stadium seating types of theaters that I can recall ever being in Paris. It was the Logan Theater. And every time the movie changed, we typically were there. Of course, the movie didn't change but a couple of times a week. But we grew up with most of us having gun smoke on us from all the westerns we saw there at the Logan Theater. And then that was, of course, was a big day place when we were in high school. It was either there or the drive-in. And there were a couple of local hangouts. One of them, it went by several names. It was a Dairy Queen at one point in time. And then there was another one called the Eagle Drive-In that was a little bit outside of town. And the big thing in the summertime when things were slow was to get in the car and drive back and forth from the Dairy Queen to the Eagle and back and forth to see just who was out and who was around and who you could talk to on the summer evenings when we were growing up. In Paris, to take a date, about the only places to go were either the Logan Theater or the 22 Drive-In Theater. I don't recall ever taking a girl out for a meal for a date. Now, there may have been some people who had more money than I did who did that type of thing, but to me, you know, of course, a date to the theater typically meant you were going to spend at least 70 cents on that girl, because it was 50 cents to get in, and then you were probably going to buy her Coke and popcorn, which were a dime each, and so that you had to have $1.40 to swing a date. Now I think the drive-in was probably about the same thing. I think it was probably $1 to get in, and then the same thing for refreshments. I don't recall. There may have been people in our class who took dates and went all the way to Fort Smith. I don't know. That was never affluent enough to be taking a date to Fort Smith, as I recall.